Hey y'all, what's going on? Antasia more. So welcome to Where Our Travelers Simply Glow. Okay, we put the cute in client confidence. CUTE, all that cuteness, girl. Oh my goodness, it's been unlocked for all these years. Good job. So definitely that means that you doing what you need to do. Good for you. I'm proud of you. I really am. Anyway, we put the cute in client confidence. Our clients simply glow. Okay. Welcome to Glow Ticket Topics, where we have the conversations that truly matter. Okay. All right. So the Confidence Catalyst podcast today is presented to you all by Authentic Glow Coaching's owner, myself, Antasia more. This is a company that I run on my own, full of art and advice for some of my young ladies out there who may be struggling to really find somebody who understands and gets that the world is crazy. Okay, I'm on our street up early and everybody named mama got something to say about nothing. Basically, it reminds us of dealing with Shakespeare, which if you know, you know. Okay, so there's that. And today I want us to focus on high school and how to have that particular type of confidence. So I took a few quick little jotted notes earlier while I was doing some CEO type of energetic fields for forces and things of that nature. So what we'll discuss is having success in high school and what is that young person manifesting like. And when you boil down to the gist of what goes on and takes place, you'll see that high school is a very calm space. If we're late, if we're tardy, that disrupts the type of academic flow. So usually there's points and you have to watch how many, because after you hit a certain limit, you're either put into detention or there's some kind of backlash or some kind of consequence or punishment, which I love. I'm a big punishment girly. I discipline my daughter. I argue with my mama if I feel as though somebody is mistreating anything that I'm thinking about. I'm known to get at a bus stop. This before I got my whip, and I feel as though you breaking a rule. Let's get it popping. Like, I'm very punishment oriented. And that's because people are so adamant to disrespect you to the point where it's like, okay, so now you got to handle this punishment just off the fly. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care about what you're talking about. All I know is that you did something and it affected what I thought about adversely. So now you got to get these hands, or you got to deal with the consequences of that behavior. Whether you want to go head on and have the courage to boss up and do those things, or whether you want to go and cower in the corner because you're so fearful of the thought that you created in somebody else based off the poor decisions that you made. That has nothing to do with nobody else besides yourself. Now it's too late to turn back those corners and those bed sheets and backpedal. And the same goes in high school. How many times has the principal had to have in-school suspensions? How many times has the principal had to go into the overhead and call somebody else by their name? Hey, so-and-so, could you please come down to the principal's office? And you got to take the long dead man's walk to go and figure out what has caused your behavior to be in such a state that you're constantly disruptive. So that requires you to either understand that you have to be in school, you have to be there, you have to participate, you have participation points, you have to do your homework assignments, you have missing assignments, your grades drop, and then eventually you flunk out, you don't get your high school diploma, you don't get the best of jobs, because you go to school to really figure out what is it that you really want to accomplish, what is it that your future self really wishes to manifest. So school helps you do those things. And if you're not there, and when you feel as though you want to go out and actually do something and you lost that opportunity because you're constantly late, disrupting your sleep schedule and your classmates and all of these things, so now all of a sudden that opportunity has slipped right through your fingers. So you're upset. So you have to be present. You have to be yourself while you're there. That means normally you care about people enough to the extent that you are mindful that they're there, that they're looking for something too, that it's not just a one all be all selfish entity and type of environment and spirit there. That's just not going to be something that ultimately flies. And then be kind in school. There's so many times when girls just rip my hair out, or so many times when girls kick me and a kid had like just utterly wanted to pummel show other girls, whether it's myself or anybody, to a smash pumpkin. Like, there's moments where girls were just petty, always want to fight over boys. Like, it got to a point where it's like, even your family members, you can see your cousins. I mean, I have cousins who just simply are hateful just to other family members, let alone to classmates in school. I mean, I see neighbors who are straight up just, oh my God, where did you come from? Like, so now you mean to tell me you're supposed to be in somebody else's classmate? Oh God, you know what I mean? And then you want to do homeschooling. Homeschooling is decent enough. I guess the celebrities have to kind of sacrifice that ordeal and kind of sort of feel like, oh, so I had to homeschool because it's going to go crazy. Like, oh, you know what I mean? You're so self-centered. You're so, and that's not really a girly that I look up to. Okay. I like a girly that's kind of sort of like, cool. Yeah, high school was a independent type of journey and adventure, and that's something that I wish to amplify. How can I do that? So being kind in school definitely pays in the long run, because I've had girls in school now where I see them and they're jacked up. And so that goes to show you how being kind in the long run ultimately sets you apart. Okay. So make sure that you do those things as well. And then be a person you like being around. This kind of ties into the same thing of being kind in school, because I want to be around the girlies who get it, who are rooting for your successes. So choose to do the same. And because if you do not do these things, then you'll be depressed by the time you're 30 or 35 and have graduated high school and been out at your 10-year reunion. I've seen girls now, the girlies that were in high school now, 40, 50, 60, 75 pounds overweight, miserable, because you were such a depressing person back then. Of course, you're doing the same things now. So hopefully this has been something that has helped some of my girlies out there figure out their confidence. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Until then, I'm signing out in that pink and green cuteness and loveliness that we're known for. And until the next one, I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.